Congratulations to have found all collectibles of part 2. Here is how we created the story and the music of the game.
Right now, music for video games is really the most innovative music going on at the moment. Normally I start off with a Skype conversation with Olivier, and he's got some very definite ideas of how to approach it.
Well, I think I've been very lucky to work on this game. I worked very closely with the writers. We've been discussing on a daily basis the characters. The music now is much more about telling the story.
The subtlety we want to convey in the game go through the music first. The war has to be personified in a way, and the music plays that role.
The orchestra is there to express a lot of colors. With Impressionism, I have a lot of, harmonics that are like all spread around. It's quite simple, you might say, but all of a sudden it takes like a lot of dimensions.
For us, it was story first, and it was, as long as we make a strong character-driven story and use the war as a backdrop rather than make it about the war, that was our focus.
The core aspects were in place, the two characters, the animals, but there was a lot of story and a lot of things that Digix Art wanted to get into the game.
It's difficult to find a way to express all ideas into a single experience. The coordination between the creative teams all around the world was a massive challenge, and the deadline of the game could not be changed.
You'll notice that there are no villains in this game. Each of the characters that you think may be a villain will hopefully have a redeeming arc somewhere.
When you're dealing with a subject matter like war, to talk about things in terms of good and bad and right and wrong, it just feels so absolutely wrong. We just wanted to write everybody is very, very human, and everything is just shades of morally grey. It's up to the player to kind of decide what they think is best in any given situation.
There's real opportunity for there to be an emotional response. This inherently has that built into the fabric of the storytelling by the very nature of the fact that it takes place during such an intense time in our history, and they've chosen to zero in on one side and the other side, but humanizing those two sides so that we can relate to both of them and their own experiences without it being this or that, or this is the enemy, this is not the enemy. And I think that will be really powerful.